Hermitcraft Infinity. Welcome back to Hermitcraft Infinity. Alright. We got a lot of stuff done in the last couple of episodes with Thaumcraft research. Made a lot of progress. In those two episodes combined, 116 Thaumcraft research topics taken care of. And I'm kind of thinking that we should be getting close to the end of that. However, I know that not everybody wants to look at that research thing and so on. So today we're going to get back to doing a little bit of stuff around here. Now you'll notice I've already done some stuff because I logged on the other day and there was no power. There was no power here, and at the spawn house there was no power. The AE system was down and all this stuff, and oh boy, it was a royal mess. And finally, with some help from some of the other guys on here, the Jims actually was the one that found this little booger right here, this wireless access point. Its energy usage, it was using about 8.2 K RF per tick. About 8.2 thousand RF a tick. And so the system, the reactor, was going crazy trying to provide enough power for this, and by the time it did power that, there wasn't enough left to run the AE system here or the part of the AE system that's at the spawn house. It couldn't run spawners or anything else, and so on. So I ended up having to turn the power off and turn the spawners off, turn everything off, and I spent hours trying to find what the problem was. I decided to go ahead over to the spawn house, and I pulled all the storage out of there, moved it here, hooked it up. I've got a second bank of 8 actually, of the drives over there, and I've got 8 of them here. 7 of those 8 are populated. They're all 64K modules, of course, because I don't use anything less than that. And that means that about probably close to half of those storage bays are empty right now. Nothing in them yet. But that's going to change, and soon enough I'll get these populated as well. Okay, so I got all that straightened out, and I figured out finally what the problem is, why this thing was sucking down so much power. I had a full stack of these wireless boosters in here because I figured, hey, why not? And I didn't realize that as you put more of them in, the power goes up exponentially. You see here with none, it's 16 RF a tick. With 1, it goes up to 17 or 18. With 2, it goes up to 20, 3 to 22, to 24, and as I get up there more, the power you draw on it goes up faster. It's 80 RF a tick with 16, and if I bump that to 32, it goes up to 378 RF a tick, and then if I keep putting it in here, it's going up 50 and 60 and even more per upgrade until at 42 it's using 992 RF a tick just for that piece itself. So apparently running a full stack of them is not such a great idea. In any event, that power situation is taken care of. I did expand the reactor. I built it up one more level so that it can produce a little bit more power. But that's a temporary interim measure. Frankly, I want to go back to having a full stack of those things in there and have enough power to afford it. So, well, let's see. What else have I been doing here? Because of the thing I was doing with the research, in order to generate the necessary research points to actually do all that research, I was putting a lot of crafting tables into the deconstruction table and sitting there clicking each one to get the research points so that I could keep going on that. And in the last few days, I have probably made no less than 3,000 crafting tables. Needless to say, that meant a lot of wood. So I got a tree farm in here, standard MFR thing with energy conduit and an export bus from the AE system to keep it full of saplings. And it dumps the saplings here into this chest, and that gets sucked into the system. So finally, I don't have to go running around chopping down trees when I need some wood. That I really appreciate. And let's see, where is it? There we go. Yeah, these travel anchors, I love this. That makes it so much easier to get around. In any event, need to get working on the next step of power thing. So I want to build a bigger reactor, and I want it to be here at the Pentagon instead of in the quarry age. So I have got a soul vial with blizz. I have another one in a safari net. Get me another soul vial. What do we got in these? Let's see. We got an Enderman. We got another Enderman. We got another Enderman. A Wisp. A Villager. Another Wisp. Okay. Probably do something with those at some point. But for right now, I'm going to turn this blizz loose and get him in the soul vial. Yeah, got him. All right. Now, okay. Turn NEI back on and that will work better. We need another powered spawner. Actually, we need 2 of them. Alright, the second one of these. And heck, I'm just going to throw a stack of furnaces in there and not have to worry about it ever again. Okay. 2 more of these spawners. Alright, now let's see if this is the device I need. I need a couple of broken spawners. Alright. Cave spiders. Yeah, we use those. Because cave spiders have to be good for something. Alright, pop this in here. Oh, I don't have 15 levels. Not a problem. That's one thing I think is still back at spawn, so I'm going to go ahead and get that, get my XP, and we'll get this show on the road. Alright, second one just finished up, and I've realized I needed to put a capacitor in here. Did that, and even with that, it still takes quite a while to do this. Alright, let's get these combined in the anvil. Okay, wait just a minute here. Yeah. Oh, that's a smelter. What? Nah. Alright, let me get the right machines. Alright, got the right thing, and that's embarrassing. I'm sure people were yelling at me in the comments about that. Okay, 30 levels to do that. And another 30. I'm going to have to do something about getting that boosted up too. Alright, we've got 2 more powered spawners here. These are for blizz. And let's get down here. Alright, I've already turned these off. Set these right in here for the moment. And I'm going to disconnect these spawners. I'll leave the piping there, of course, because this is a temporary switchover. Let me set it here first before hooking up power to it so that it says active with signal. There we go. All right. And actually, do I have range to work this? Oh, great. Set this to crafting a couple of more of these. And let's go ahead and turn this on and get to where they can't see. And get some blizz cranking. Because I'm going to need a good amount of blizz rods coming up very soon. Yeah, definitely need the capacitors in there to speed those up. Not done yet. Alright, it's going to be a couple of minutes. Alright, the capacitors have arrived, so let's go ahead and get them in here, get these things powered up to full power. And I do believe the spawn rate should be a lot better now. Crank this thing on. Oh yeah, we got 3 or 4 of them all at once. Yeah. That's great. That's much better. Much more like it. Looking to see this number of blizz rods going up. I'm not seeing them. Oh, there it is. It went up to 18. Alright, I'm going to babysit this for a little while just to make sure that it is producing blizz rods. We'll do that. Alright, I'm satisfied that this thing is working pretty good. In just about 5 or 10 minutes, we've got 118 blizz rods, and I'm just going to leave this thing going, and that will provide what we need. Probably in a day or so. The reactor I'm going to be building, the new reactor is going to be directly under this place. And it's going to be somewhat bigger. The design that I've worked out is it's going to have internal dimensions of 9 by 9 by 20. And while I am going to reuse the gelid cryothium from the old reactor, still going to need a fair amount of it, and I mean it calls for a total of 1120 gelid cryothium to cool this thing. And while I've got a fair amount in the old reactor, this new one is a lot bigger. Going to need a lot of that blizz powder for that, and the snowballs, which they are also providing. All right, next up, I think it's time to get with some of the stuff that the Thaumcraft research has made available. Specifically, I want to replace both of those displays with the Thaumcraft displays. And let's see. Over here in the Energistics tab, we've got an arcane crafting terminal and Essentia monitoring. I want to get both of those hooked up in here. The arcane crafting terminal, see an ME terminal, a calculation processor, and an arcane work table in the arcane workbench. All right, let's see. Okay, table. How about there we go. No. Okay. how about I just get some slabs, some planks, and just make the doggone thing. Alright. Calculation processor. Alright. Make one right now. And what else was that? An ME terminal. Okay. Probably going to need another one for the other item. Let's have a look at that. Illuminated panel, diffusion core, coalescence core, logic processor. Okay. Craft up some of those. Go. Alright, I'll be back when I've got everything ready. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Let's start out switching that over. Go ahead and pull this out. Alright, we need ME terminal table and calculation processor. Ooh, a sudden unnatural hunger. Well, I know the cure for that. Regular food just isn't gonna do it. Zombie turds. Alright, anyway, I was getting out the wand. There we go. Hello. The unnatural hunger has not gotten rid of yet. Now we're just left with some hunger. Alright, what is going on here? Yeah. ME terminal, arcane work table, calculation for... Oh, that's not an arcane work table yet. Gotcha. Now it is. Alright, pop that in here. And bang. Now we've got that part. Now we need these. Coalescence core. Diffusion core. We've got illuminated panel, coalescence core, diffusion core, V filter, and a logic processor. Essentia terminal. Bang. All right. And now arcane crafting terminal. Where is my calculation processor? Well, make up some more. And we'll get to this when they get done. Alright, processor's finally finished. We need... Oh wait, that is the arcane crafting terminal. Why did I need the processor? I've already got the doggone thing. Isn't that a shame? Good grief, forgetting what I've done in that short a time. Okay. Arcane crafting terminal. Bam. Essentia terminal. Bam. Alright. I should have brought my freaking wand with me. And now, arcane crafting can be done here. Excellent. And up here, storage for a terminal to monitor current Essentia storage amounts. Of course, that's not actually having storage devices. Those, let's see, Okay, coalescence core, diffusion core. Alright, already know about that. Digissentia storage. Diffusing Certus quartz with concentrated essence, components, cell case, yada yada yada. Okay. Alright. So for a 1K, this, and then for 4, 16, and 64K, we have this pattern. Alright. I am going to get some of these made up. Let's see. We need 1K pattern, so let's get going with that. And let's see. Yeah. Arcane assembler, knowledge inscription. This is the magic version of the pattern machine. Okay. Arcane assembler. Okay. Need a silverwood scepter. Click to research is not. Oh, there it is. Basic Wandcraft. Okay, well. Iron capped is not going to cut it. Alright, artificing. Stop clicking the wrong things. God. Thaumaturgy, here we are. Crafting scepter. Alright, the silverwood staff core. Alright, the silverwood wand core is what we need. Yeah, okay. I will get things together and we'll make up another silverwood wand core. Alright, got everything together here. Let's get this done. No. The log goes there. Alright, order, air, fire. Alright, that should take care of that. Go ahead and whack it with a wand. Shouldn't have any problem here. About the last of the ascension, no? No, there's still quite a bit to go. Pulling in the Picantio now. There we go. Now we're soaking things up. I figure with all this crystal stuff around here, we shouldn't have much in the way of instability problems. Have our silverwood rod. All right. Wait a minute. That's right, we needed this thing. And it brings you over there when you click on it. deal with some of those. That was some of those guardian things that are around those obelisks. That was really not good. I am definitely not prepared to deal with something like that. Let's see. And it's probably still up there. And I can tell from the way the fog and whatnot has moved in. I got away by popping down here, but it's still out there, I do believe. I'm going to hang out here for a little bit to see if it maybe goes away, because I'm not prepared to deal with one of those. Especially since at the moment, my flight and actual armor is up there. Alright, you know what? We're not going to put up with this. Okay, chump. Where are you? One down, one to go. And I'm withered again. I particularly hate that effect. Alright, wither is gone. Alright. Where you at, chump? You were right over here. Well, he seems to have gone. Yeah. No, not quite. There he is. Alright, die. And I appreciate him doing it before I do. Alright. Well, that one seems to be gone. That was the second one. We'll see if there... I'm going to hang around airborne and see if there's any more showing up. Alright, just heading in here a couple of minutes later, see if there's any more of these guys out here. I'm not seeing anyone, but then again, I didn't see anyone that last time until they started shooting. So we'll see. Yeah, I think the event is over for now. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it here, because I'm going to have to get my head together back to where I was before I was so rudely interrupted. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.